Hai semua, welcome back to Add to Watchlist. Kali ini kita mau bahas nih film WandaVision yang baru aja rilis di Disney+. Dan The Squad kali ini kehadiran tamu baru nih dari Screen Addicts, ada Albert dan Carissa.
Hai.
Alright guys, let's recap a little bit about the series. Jadi kisahnya ini sebenarnya Wanda, aka Scarlet Witch dan Vision itu hero yang ada di Marvel, dan di sini mereka dikisahin berada pada era 50-an ya, dan mencoba untuk tinggal jadi pasangan yang sempurna di lingkungan suburb yang sempurna, dan punya tetangga yang pada umumnya nggak sempurna sih menurut gue, kayak sama aja kayak kita yang ada tetangga yang a bit wacky. Based on first episode dulu deh, gue pengen tahu perspektif kalian tentang film ini gitu. What do you guys think?
First episode, sebenarnya kan keluarnya 2 episode ya langsung ya?
Iya, keluarnya 2 episode.
Dari gue ya, dari ini Albert ya, hai semuanya, penonton Cinema Head. WandaVision ini emang salah satu series yang gue tunggu ya, karena ini tuh benar-benar menjadi pilotnya Phase 4-nya Marvel ya, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Karena kan
Yep.
Nanti ada Doctor Strange The Multiverse itu kan ya. Nanti itu bakal si Scarlet Witch bakal jadi salah satu karakter di sana. Jadi untuk episode pertama ini jujur gue masih nggak dapat apapun gitu loh. Kayak masih bingung gitu. Ini apa gitu. Karena bener-bener ini kayak komedi apa ya? TV sitcom gitu ya. Sitcom tahun ya 50s and 60s gitu. Jadi bener-bener masih black and white dan bener-bener no clue apa yang bakal terjadi gitu. Siapa penjahatnya gitu loh. Jadi ya kalau dari gue sendiri sih untuk recapnya dari WandaVision ini gue masih clueless lah gitu. Masih clueless banget tentang the whole seriesnya bakal kemana.
Oke, gue udah lama nggak mendengar orang bicara. Biasanya gue lebih banyak bicara kan. Jadi gue dengerin aja dengan baik. Kalau gue sih gue agak mixed feeling sama WandaVision. Oke, istilahnya gue dibilang anticipate ini juga, I think kalau gue sih udah capai Marvel fatigue ya. By the time Endgame tuh gue udah kayak, okay, this is end for me juga, gitu kan. Kalau gue sih nggak, I see the point kalau mau bikin WandaVision, mau bikin Captain America Winter Soldier segala macam ya, ada bla 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 yang kawan-kawan yang lain untuk beef up Disney Plus punya itu. Tapi personally for me, ya pas keluar juga gue nggak ada exciting anything, gue juga ya udah nonton aja untuk kepentingan ini kan. But again, kalau pas gue nonton itu kan my mindset sebelum nonton. Pas gue nonton tuh gue actually kemarin juga bahas sama Anel itu dikit, kalau ya udah lama juga nggak lihat mereka berdua gitu kan. They actually
WandaVision nih.
Wanda dan Vision ini believable couple gitu. Believable couple yang memang di main filmnya tidak punya screen time yang istilahnya cukup banyak atau worthy lah ya untuk explore. Jadi abis nonton ini, now I get the point of this series gitu kan. Untuk mungkin ada yang suka Wanda sama Vision, mereka pengen explore lagi, inilah tempatnya gitu kan.
Rasa yang bagian magic itu lucu banget sih, kayak menarik. Gue justru enjoy gitu loh nonton bagian-bagian itu. Apalagi karena gue tuh juga bukan kayak Albert kan lumayan freak Marvel ya, jadi dia mungkin ada ekspektasi atau apa. Jadi gue nontonnya sih fun banget, terus lucu juga, ya nggak lucu-lucu banget, tapi unik aja sih. Dia bener-bener bikin sitcom 1950s yang mungkin bisa bosan ya most people, tapi gue merasa enjoyable, terus fresh juga. Kayak Marvel gue nggak nyangka sih dia bener akan bikin something like this aja gitu.
Bener, balik lagi karena jokesnya itu nggak yang bikin kita cuma smirk gitu loh, Hans, kayak masih yang haha gitu loh.
Enggak, dia memang classic TV show. Dia tuh kayak ambil the best element of 1950s.
Bahkan mereka pakai live audience katanya.
Ya, I could see that. Mungkin mahalnya di situ kali ya.
Oh iya bener juga.
Isn't Geraldine a Captain Marvel character?
Ada, ya, Monica Rambeau kan.
Iya.
Ada kan yang ini kan, yang temennya kan, yang anaknya Maria Rambeau kan.
Yeah, the black lady.
Ya, tau kan, ya dia itu Monica Rambeau. Jadi emang nanti bakal banyak banget, dan katanya juga bakal ada satu starnya Marvel, tapi sampai sekarang nggak tahu siapa yang bakal jadi cameo juga di WandaVision ini. Ya kita harus nunggu lah, itu kan masih episode next-nya kan.
Ini gue mengkait-kaitan aja sih, kayak gue lambe aja, apakah mungkin itu Deadpool?
Who knows ya.
Because karena kemarin beritanya kan si Deadpool bakal masuk Marvel, sudah masuk Marvel makanya.
Enggak berarti masuk WandaVision.
I doubt it would be with WandaVision, to be honest.
Gue cuma hip-hipura aja di sini, Hans.
Mereka itu pengen emphasize the 1950s itu about suburban family. Clearly kan orang udah tahu Vision itu udah nggak ada.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I think an argument could be made that Scarlet Witch probably brought him back to life or something.
Or it's a simulation in Wanda's punya mind.
Yes.
Or maybe, I don't know, they're trying to bring back
her
Vision.
power is to change reality. So it
True,
might actually be like she created her own reality.
That's another thing. Ya, nanti kita tanya Marvel Freak. My theory itu adalah somebody with tech, ada organization or something, wanna bring back Vision. Tapi because of the stone udah gone, they try find it back through Wanda's punya memory atau reality ability itu untuk kayak ya kita extract out Vision out of that place gitu. I don't know gitu kan. My theory. Karena
some kind of magic lagi ya.
Karena dia udah
magic shit.
I've read the comic that this series is based on, like the Vision comic, the 2016 one, and it's completely different, but it's based on the same idea, like Vision trying to make his own family type thing. In the comics, it's more literal, like he made his own family because like the MCU is still trying to catch up to where the comics are, especially with where all the characters are. Like Scarlet Witch and Vision was together maybe 20 years ago, and I think they broke up around 2001, 2002. Avengers disassembled.
Ini dua
and like
Yep.
Nah, I'm more of a DC fan.
Whoa, that would be interesting.
Hey, in terms of comics, I'm not saying the movies are any good.
Okay. We'll bring back.
But like, the one thing that I'm very interested in for like this, right, is that like I'm hoping they can give Wanda and Vision like an actually good storyline, because in the comics it's a mess. It's a mess when it comes to Wanda or Vision. Like
the only comic gue remember from WandaVision itu adalah ada scene di mana kayak ada penjahat gitu tiba-tiba tangannya ada dua baby gitu loh, like the hands.
Oh my god! Don't even talk about babies when it comes to Scarlet Witch.
Obviously, in Act 2 Watchlist kita mau judge from the pilot. And the pilot didn't give us anything other than the twist kayak somebody trying to communicate. Or enggak, bukan. The first episode itu adalah we know that somebody is spying kan on them.
Yeah.
And this is some kind of weird reality. And it's like, okay, it's like Truman Show. Now we know the secret gitu kan. I was hoping episode 2 itu adalah ya udah, since it's a 9 episodes anyway, mulai trying to explore. I was hoping to have like a cabin in the woods situation. Jadi two perspective gitu. Jadi one side from the people who watching, one side from Wanda and Vision trying to connect to each other kan. Yet they do the same shit for 2 episodes, which is they have.
I still think they want to sprinkle in more clues as to what is going on before they reveal like what is actually happening, because like with the helicopter and like with the with the killer bees and everything, it's always like a mystery show. It's like a J.J. Abrams situation.
They wanna
what is going on here. I think they're going
itu jadi masih misteri sih buat gue juga, kayak kenapa mereka
they're going
to
like the renaissance of TV shows. So they're going from black and white to like color TV shows, and they're going to have the different tropes of those genres.
I hope because I'm sick of this kind of theme already.
Lu nggak sabar nunggu actionnya ya?
Enggak, gue bukan nggak sabar nunggu action. I appreciate weird TV show, as you guys know. I watch Swallow or movie.
Yeah, you watch Love Island too.
I watch Love Island too. I'm watching RuPaul.
You nonton Love Island?
RuPaul's a good show.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Maksudnya, I mean, like, I'm experimental in my show. Cuma I appreciate episode 1. I don't have anything to shit on for episode 1 karena kayak I know what's the function of episode 1. Cuma tadi yang gue bilang, now we know there's a twist to it kan. There's somebody watching them. Episode 2, it's like they didn't even mention it anymore except for the radio scene kan.
Yep.
Ya kan. Terbalik istilahnya adalah I wanted more of that story, and then the 1950 sprinkle, not the other way around, 1950 focus, but sprinkle the weird stuff gitu.
But I mean, honestly, since it's only half an hour long each episode, I don't mind that much. If it was like an hour long episode and they did the same shtick for an hour long, I would have genuinely like protested. I'm not gonna lie. Since it's half an hour, it could be forgivable.
It could be because mereka kan release 2 episodes simultaneously, ya kan? They release 2 episodes simultaneously. If let's say ini dijeda seminggu, I might not be nitpicking gitu. The last superhero TV show, Watchmen.
Okay, Watchmen.
Watchmen was a great show, but like Watchmen is a different beast compared to like WandaVision though.
That's why I say like Watchmen first episode it grabbed you by the ball, you know, like okay, what's next? I want to know what's next gitu kan. They take like you say Chris, J.J. Abrams mystery box kan. They take it here. They're like, okay, here's the box, but I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna open it next episode.
But then Watchmen did the same thing too. Like you didn't know anything about the show. You didn't know.
That's the thing.
But I'm explanation of anything until like episode 7.
But I'm intrigued with the world, gitu. Okay, what's happened? This is a alternative America. Yeah, I want to know with this alternative America, what's the deal? And then we know. But before we know, at least there's something for me to see.
Ya. Inilah Mandalorian dulu season 1 episode 1 bener-bener itu kan dikeluarin one episode per week kan, tapi at the
HBO
episode 1 itu ketika dikasih surprise di mana ada Yoda. Jadi kan orang kan kayak langsung wah gila kapan nih episode 2-nya gitu. Ngerti kan?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. This one they got nothing. Like I was intrigued by my girlfriend's theory. I was asleep at one point. She was like tapping me like, wake up, there's War Machine. I was like, what? It's War Machine? I was like, no, that the guy with the beast. I was like, that's not War Machine. I thought it's War Machine. It was like Don Cheadle then. Like,
your girlfriend's been watching too much Love Island. I think honestly the most interesting thing they did was like the cinematic aspect of it, because like when they're using the wide pan cameras and then when they suddenly like close in for a shot, it really does give me anxiety. Like I was like, oh, what's going on?
Oh yeah. When they're breaking the 1950s camera.
The way they did that was so good. I think my favorite part of this whole thing is like how they actually incorporated like actual guidelines from back then. Like they can't show a man and a woman sleeping in the same bed. So in every one of those old shows, they will always have the wife and the husband sleeping in different beds. And like I thought it was a good nod to all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very true nod to the 1950s everything.
I think we should consider both episodes as like one episode. I think that was the whole point of releasing it on the same day.
If kalau kita harus begitu, it's a bad show. Then it's a bad show.
Oh my god.
Karena it's basically just 2 episodes back to back.
Hot takes over here.
That it's a bad show. That's why they cannot mix it into one.
You would have been more pissed if they released second episode next week, though.
I guess when you put it that way, yes, I will be more pissed. I'll be like, I come back again, like fuck.
Every week.
But in a way, I still cannot get mad because it's only 20 minutes long. Like, okay, just 20 minutes of my time. RuPaul's like 1 hour. Rewatchability, because some Marvel films have rewatchability that I still love the first Iron Man. I think that's the only movie I like from the Marvel series, I guess you could say. Iron Man 1.
Really?
Iron Man 3 I like, but it's not as much as Iron Man 1.
Okay. Did you not like any of the other ones? Guardians of the Galaxy? Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Are you serious? What?
Are you stupid or something?
Bro, Anda gay.
Let's hear from the 2 Marvel freaks, okay? Let's find a best Marvel movie and a very rewatchable Marvel movie.
Jujur gue paling suka sih Guardians of the Galaxy ya.
Wow.
Yes.
What? The first one or the second one?
First one of course. Itu yang benar-benar itu justru karena apa gue bilang bagus karena gue tuh nggak nyangka gue tuh benar-benar masuk ke bioskop tuh without any expectation dan pas gue keluar tuh gue bahagia banget, ngerti kan? Gue bener-bener
Okay.
Tunggu.
I feel you.
I mean, they
udah.
screw up.
Bahagia
Look, man, Guardians of the Galaxy is very hard to pull off. The comics are fucking
in a way,
weird.
yes.
Yeah,
It's very fucking
no
weird.
one knows about them gitu loh, kayak nggak ada yang tahu nih siapa.
Yeah.
Ini
And the fact that they made Guardians of the Galaxy a household name, everyone knows about them now.
Makanya begitu gue keluar dari bioskop, anjir nih film bagus banget, seru banget gitu loh.
Yeah.
Everything fits, apalagi kayak soundtracknya, anjir soundtracknya the best sih. Gila, jadi ya
Wah, yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy pertama sih, that feels when I walk out from the theater tuh langsung kayak anjir gitu loh, ngerti kan?
Okay, you decided Guardians of the Galaxy 1. For me, honestly, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 because it's so much more personal and emotional. And like the way they can... Yeah, it's very emotional. Are you kidding me? With like how Star-Lord and his father's relationship and how he handled his mother when he heard about his mother's death. That was one of the most powerful scenes in MCU, okay? I don't care what anyone
I get
says.
the whole impact.
I love you 3000.
And that's when I knew that's when I knew Marvel can't do any wrong, because like once they pull off Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a very, very not known franchise, it's a very weird franchise. It's full of like the most retarded characters you'll ever fucking think of most of the time, and they pulled it off and they made Guardians of the Galaxy a household name. That was like a miracle for comic book fans.
Yes, I understand the impact of Guardians of the Galaxy impact. Groot.
But
I understand with the commercial. But for me, it's not like the top. I was thinking that what will be the top Marvel movies kan? Definitely not the first Avenger, not the second Avengers. If we talk, but kalau kita ngomong ini kita udah lari dari WandaVision, but it's necessary to talk about this, I guess. I'll bring back to the relation to WandaVision, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. My best definitely Iron Man 1.
Udah dibahas.
Okay, all right. That's predictable.
Yeah.
That's predictable.
It's predictable. Because it's like a movie, you know. It's a whole movie. It's the
Yeah,
and
but then the
a
third
movie
act
that
kind
set-
of ruins it a little bit, don't it?
I might be biased because I like
Robert Downey Jr.?
film that is made. Enggak. I like film that is made with film reel.
Okay.
That's,
okay.
I think
Film
the last
camera.
one. Yeah, film camera. That's the last one with I think it will be 36 memories. No, that's 35. I think.
Guardians of
And that's
the
the
Galaxy is
last
red
movie
camera.
using film. Yeah, they start using digital acting after Thor. No. Avengers is the first one. They be like all digital. That's why it looks like TV movie. Yeah. Before we derail, Pipet punya best Marvel movie apa?
Avenger.
Wow.
Endgame? Which
Endgame.
one?
Ya.
Okay, okay.
Enggak. Yang terakhir yang Endgame. Kenapa? Karena gue suka emotional yang they try to give to the audience. Gue ngerasa sedih.
Yo, that's,
Ya, bukan.
That's-
Gue
yeah, I
nggak
do,
tahu ya.
but-
Gue respect Iron Man gun, but I feel so sad when Black Widow died, man.
I didn't
Like,
feel shit.
That's
Lo-
my soft spot.
lo pengen keluar dari teater ya pas Black Widow mati ya? I was like,
Iya,
fuck
pas
this
Black
shit,
Widow
man.
itu
But
kayak
why though?
fuck this shit, balikin tiket
But I
gue
don't
gitu.
get it. Like Black Widow has never been a rounded character before that. Like I didn't understand why people were so sad when Black Widow died. I was like, what? Really? I thought no
So
one
who
cared about
are you
that.
sad? Which character that died that saddens you, Chris?
Obviously Iron Man really did sadden me, but like, and then Gamora,
Wait,
Gamora.
Nebula not
No,
dead.
sorry, not Nebula.
Gamora.
Gamora's death really hit me because I was like, there's still somewhere they could go with the character. Black Widow,
Because you're a
Yep.
big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy.
not
yeah?
just because of that, but in terms of like character arc, Gamora still had somewhere to go. Black Widow has been doing nothing in like 5 or 6 movies, alright? She's been there, she's just there, and like they tried to do something with her. Oh my god, she aborted her.
I never see it that way. But we gotta have that
Something
we gotta have that for
unsensitive, but yeah.
a separate Marvel conversation. Aisyah punya best Marvel.
Yeah.
Iya ini
Hey, I'm not saying mothers are not amazing. Right? Mothers are great. Please don't take me out of
Udah
context.
gone out dari
Iya,
tadi.
Just for the record, ya, best from all. I'm just going to shout out to Chadwick Boseman.
I don't. I disagree there. I disagree there. But I'll concede.
Kakaknya kan si Quicksilver, mereka kan sebenarnya anak dari Magneto ya. Mereka kan anaknya.
Yeah, but then udah itu udah di retcon nggak sih?
Itu gue nggak ngerti karena kan dia kan awalnya kan
di
di sini tuh sebenarnya sebagai kelinci percobaan masa lalu dia itu kan. Itu yang pertama
Sebenarnya
sebenarnya
kan.
gimana dan
Iya.
sempat titis juga di teaser sama sama ke trailernya
future-nya gitu loh.
dia balik ke
Oh.
set up ke
The
kita
focus
lihat
frame
dari
is
warnanya
on
Iron Man.
I appreciate the Marvel knowledge is being imbued here. I have questions then. Ini a good theory question. Everybody can chime in. What do you expect from WandaVision? Let's make theory and let's see if it pans out or not. Gitu kan.
Okay, I wanted to be more about like how Wanda is trying to get over the grief of losing Vision, and then because it's not going to be the only season of it, is it? There's going to be another season, right? I hope it's it's more like focusing on Wanda as a character and like her motivations and everything, and like how she's getting over the grief of Vision by not by denying it happened, by making that reality, and then like at the end Vision comes back to life by mechanical shit or something like that. They build it back or something like that. That's what I'm hoping for, to be honest.
I have to agree with Chris right now karena balik lagi habis nonton Endgame itu kan kayaknya gue feel the grief juga karena Vision juga termasuk salah seorang hero yang cukup berguna di sana. Kalau Chris nggak setuju sama Black Widow ya udah ya nggak apa-apa.
Hey man.
Tapi gue setuju kayak dia ini mau dibawa kemana, kayak entah originnya lagi dijelasin juga asal muasal si Wanda itu siapa, dan Vision. Kalau Vision kan kita udah tahu ya, Wandanya doang sih balik lagi. Sama memang ini mau dibawa ke realita. Kalaupun Vision balik lagi ke Avenger, I will be so happy.
Albert, what do you want out of WandaVision?
Kalau gue jujur ya kayak
Yeah, with your Marvel knowledge, what do you think it's gonna be
jujur
like?
apa ya namanya? Justru gue pingin ada mutants gitu loh. Soalnya
Oh, like a House of M type
yeah,
situation?
of course itu kan
Nevertheless ini kan TV show ya, TV show jadi kita expect yang lebih down to earth lah ya, nggak kayak komik lah ya. Tadi kan Hans juga udah bilang, mungkin gue lebih expect banyak cameo sih, kayak di Mandalorian season 2. Gue expect banget tuh banyak banget.
Oh, I hate it.
Why?
Don't bring it up.
Why? Okay, you know what? Let's not get into that right now.
Ya, jangan.
Gue
kayak gitu.
Not the time.
Gue bilang gitu, di Mandalorian season 2 kita dikasih fan service sama dikasih ya banyak closure aja. Gue berharap ya kasih closure lah di sini, nggak kayak 2 episode awal yang benar-benar clueless aja gue nontonnya kayak apa sih ini gitu loh. Ya.
Yeah, true.
Tapi, what do you think?
3 days later.
Theory.
Too much theory. Too much.
That's what Marvel fans
Banyak
like,
yang
though.
That's the beauty
they
of Marvel
like
discussion.
theories,
Yeah,
man.
that's what Marvel discussion.
Oh gosh. Tapi balik lagi ke pertanyaan worth gak tuh at watch list?
Yeah.
For Marvel fan, of course yes banget. Tapi untuk orang yang ya kayak seorang movie goers biasa yang nggak tahu Marvel, ya apa ini gitu loh? What's this gitu?
Yeah, I like it if it's a more of a Agents of Shield stuff. Like, okay, it's a not. Don't need to
But
watch
then
it.
making it
I don't
non-essential
watch
like that just kills the viewership itself, doesn't it? Because I don't remember Agent of Shield. I don't remember a lot of people talking about Agent.
it. Yeah, I guess.
Iya.
I see a lot of discussion online.
That's why it's just a TV show
Yeah.
to capitalize on the fame, kan, of Agent Coulson.
But like I think an
guy
argument
who
could be
did
made for
nothing.
people who've been burnt out by MCU movies, like to give WandaVision a chance because they're trying something different.
Yes.
Here. Like at least that argument could be made.
Not a lot, but still an effort. I don't know. It's not gonna be my priority watch. It'll be like, okay, third episode. Okay, I'll go back
Love
to it
Island.
later. I have other stuff to watch.
Iya, Love Island.
Yeah.
What season you on now, bro?
Menurut
Okay.
lu pasti add lah ya.
Well, yeah,
Whatever
I'll
lah
just
ya.
add it because I don't watch Love Island no more. So,
You need something new.
give it a try, man. Itu dia review kita kali ini bareng Screen Addicts. Menarik banget nih, kisahnya udah menyimpang mana-mana. Check out aja the movie. Jangan lupa like, comment, subscribe, dan tekan tombol loncengnya supaya nggak ketinggalan episode kita selanjutnya. Add to watch list, presented by Cinema Hats.